The drums are a-smoking, and so's the bass.
It's time to strap in, sit back, and take a virtual trip into the past to blow your mind. Remembering the things you loved, the past you've forgotten, and some stuff you even hated with the most talked about.
What are your thoughts on that Junkman guy?
The most controversial.
I wasn't expecting that one from Junkman.
The most entertaining vintage pop culture YouTuber out there.
Oh, Junkman Popcorn Planet finally connecting.
And he's bringing along his friends. A narcissistic wampa.
I can't help it. I just wake up and I look this good.
A thug Wookie.
I tell you, all that stuff's rickety, wackety, wackety, rickety, wackety, whack, whack, whack.
An inappropriate alien comic.
And a scoop of dead baby.
And a hyper teenage Jawa. From the junk room to your screen, it's time for That Junkman.
Yeah.
So has anybody seen Firestorm?
Firestorm, that's a hell of a picture. Yeah. Remember when they had the helicopter land on top of that car?
Hey, come on, I haven't seen it yet.
It doesn't have anything to do with the plot.
Still, I like to go in fresh.
Oh, mother of God.
Well, there I am. Welcome back. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you. It looks like it's out of focus or something. Let's see here. Okay, maybe now. That good? Or maybe it's my old eyes. Welcome back, guys. It's Wednesday night where we're going to talk Boba Fett. Now, next Wednesday is the last episode of the season, and I was going to do a live stream as I watch it, but I don't think I can wait that long to 8 o'clock. Hold on. I'm still getting some. There we go. But we're back. Whoa. Spoiler alert. We're going to talk about chapter 6. I don't know, Stranger in the Desert or something. I can't remember the name of it, but it was an amazing episode. Probably the best. I'm going to say hour, and it was a little under hour. Best hour of Star Wars content I've seen on television since I watched an old Wookiee watch virtual porn. I mean, this was an amazing episode, and there's something people do criticize about this episode, and they use the term, which I don't like because it sounds silly, member berries. Ooh, they're jingling member berries in your face. I'll probably do a video about this tomorrow for noon, so I won't go into all of it. I just don't understand why people don't like seeing stuff from Star Wars in Star Wars. It's like they want to see Star Wars with all new characters, all new droids, all new aliens. They want to watch Star Wars that has nothing to do with Star Wars. Show me all the memory berries or whatever you want. Shove them in my face. Last year, it was all fan service. Now they moved on from saying fan service to memory berries. Oh. Anyway, I'm curious what you guys think about this episode. I do have a nitpick with this episode, but we'll get into it and we'll talk. I hear what you guys think about it. And we'll see what some other people have to say about it anyway. But, let's see. How about the chat? What we got? We got 24 people down here. We are busting the internet down. Now, let's start off with I don't remember I watched it once, but I think this is where it started in the desert of Tatooine, and we saw Cobb Vanth, and I was like, damn, I forgot how much I love this character. I don't even hardly know this character, and it's another problem with this Boba Fett show, although I'm enjoying it, is there's a lot of characters in this show that I like more than Boba Fett, and I shouldn't. I actually think might like, what's her name, Fennec? Her character, I might actually like a little bit better than Boba Fett because she actually does more. And I like Cobb Vanth. And, of course, you got the Mandalorian. I forgot how cool this guy was. And wasn't this a cool Western scene seeing him? Now, he had a deputy, which I looked up, and the name is Deputy Scott. Doesn't sound like a very Star Wars name, but I looked it up to see who played him, and it said his name was Deputy Scott on the show. When I first saw him, I'll be honest with you, I know some of you thought it was from one of the video games from the 90s or something. I thought it was Dash Rendar, because Dash was hung out on Tatooine. And I thought, man, did they just bring Dash Rendar into this? That would have been awesome if they did. Or the other guy, y'all know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his name right now. That would have been kind of cool also. But, like I said, it was the memory berries. But let's see who else likes it.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I really like this show.
Yeah, okay. So let's talk about some of the griping I seen. Get that out of the way. It won't be my griping, but a lot of people say Boba Fett didn't talk. Boba Fett didn't do anything. I'm starting to see where I know. I just part of me kind of wish maybe they didn't call this Boba Fett. They just called it Star Wars and gave it a subtitle. That way they're going to link all this in together. Because I think I do is like, okay, it's a book of Boba Fett. I want to see more Boba Fett. But it is the book of Boba Fett, so it's about his story overall, and you might need these characters. The only thing that does kind of concern me is the Mandalorian, Goguru, Baby Yoda stuff. Can you go into season 3 of Mandalorian and know what's going on if you didn't see Boba Fett? I don't like stuff being required viewing. I don't want to. It's okay if it's like enhances it to make it better, but I don't want to have to go into Mandalorian and have to know Boba Fett, because that's what they start doing with the cartoons. I have to know Clone Wars, I have to know Rebels, I have to know Star Wars Resistance, I have to know all this other stuff. No, it's just too much to keep up with. So I can see where it can enhance the viewing, but I hope you don't turn into Mandalorian, season 3, and you're like, wait, what's going on? How's he got Guru again? Whatever his name is. Now, jump over to Luke Skywalker. I will read your comments in a second, but I might miss some. So super chats means I don't miss it. It means support, and we'll keep doing these on Wednesday night. Don't forget this Saturday, me and Russ Man come back at 8 o'clock for about 4 or 5 hour live stream. Always a lot of fun. We're going to talk a lot of stuff. We're actually going to talk Ozarks. We got me and him haven't talked Ozarks yet, so we got to talk that. Spoiler, a great show. We're going to talk a lot of stuff. So moving on, but let's get to Luke Skywalker. That's right, Luke Skywalker showed up. And I've been saying Han Solo's not going to show up in this thing. I still say that, but at least I can now kind of see where they can work it in. Luke's might be like, hey, we got to take this baby to Tatooine. I'm not going there by myself. I need a ship. I need somebody to take me to Tatooine. And I could see that working into the show. All before I said Han's not going to be able to work it in. I still don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen at all, but I'm saying at least now I can at least see a way it could happen. But again, I don't think it happens. If we do, maybe we'll see the back of his head in the Falcon or something, but no, nothing that's really meaningful. Man, but at least Luke looked a lot better this time than the CGI, whatever you call it, the de-aging for the Mandalorian. This time it looked really, really good. It's really great to see. There was still some issues I had, and I haven't seen anyone else complain about this but me. So I'm curious what you guys think. And it was the voiceover or the voice for Luke. It didn't sound like it had any life to it. It just sounded like he was, now you must join the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father or something. I don't know. He didn't say it in the show, but it just something about the voice just didn't have any life. Didn't have any, was no pauses, no life to it. It just seemed like it was computer generated. I don't know if they just took old clips of Mark, used one of those AI systems and got him to say this, or brought Mark in and trying to de-age his voice a little bit. I don't know how different his voice sounds now, but it just seemed really monotone. Just, do you want to learn the ways of the Force? I didn't, but it didn't take me out of the show. I still really love this episode. That's just me nitpicking, because that is what we have to do sometime. But I love seeing that. Now I've seen Ahsoka Tano shows up too. I heard a lot of people complaining about that, saying it was forced in. Memory berries. Hey, remember this character that you loved? Now, as you know, I'm not a big fan of Ahsoka Tano. I like the live action one. I'm looking forward to that one. She's growing on me a little bit. I do like Rorio Dawson, how you say her name? I do like her. I've always liked her since, Clerks, or probably before Clerks 2. But man, she didn't do anything, and not because people, they could just put another character there. Well, it didn't make any sense for it. You needed a Jedi there, and it's cool to see that she is hanging out with Luke. I did understand at the end where she's like, the Mandalorian came. Okay, see ya, I got to go now. Because it seemed like she was there with him. And I think it was better if they left her there with him, like they were working on something together, and she just happened to be there when Mandalorian showed up, and Luke was like, go talk to the Mandalorian, get rid of him, don't let Baby Yoda see him. And I did say from the end of Mandalorian last season that Baby Yoda's too attached to Mandalorian to become a Jedi. They seen what happened when they took Anakin when they shouldn't have. They don't want to have that again. So It looks like he's going to pick. They asked him at the end of this to pick the lightsaber or the armor to go with the Mandalorian or to stay there and train with Luke. And we all know this is the cash cow. This is Disney's cash cow. This is probably the biggest character Disney has created. They're not going to not have him in season 3 of the Mandalorian. So he's going to team with the Mandalorian. Now, next week, it looks like he's going to come to Tatooine. Everybody's coming to Tatooine. I don't think Cobb Vanth is dead. He was still moving around a little bit after they shot him. His deputy looked like he might be dead, although, so I guess that rules him out of being anybody special. I'm glad when Cobb got shot, I was like, man, don't kill Cobb Vanth off. He hadn't done enough with this character. I don't mind you kill him off, but do something with this character. I really, really like the character. I don't know the character from the comics or whatever. I just know him from the show, and I really do like the actor that plays him. Just everything really fits with that. This really had a great Western feel, didn't it? Didn't this episode have a great Western feel? But it seems like next week it's all going to come together where everybody getting there. I've seen them say Luke's going to show up to bring Baby Yoda and say, hey, they need my help. And he's going to come out to fight against the Pikes. But if you bring Luke Skywalker into it, he's so powerful, especially against somebody like the Pikes, unless there's some other force like a Darth Maul or something I haven't seen yet. It don't seem like it'd be much of a fight. It looks like Mandalorian, Boba Fett, and all that would just sit back. And Yoda just Luke would come in with his lightsaber, kill them all. Now, I mean, while I was watching this one scene with Baby Yoda was jumping on these rocks, trying to get the Jedi ball and everything, and I was like, this is stupid and corny, but I'm loving it. I thought that I was like, this is dumb and corny, or goofy or silly, but I was loving it. I enjoyed it. Watching Baby Yoda learn how to jump. Love everything about it. I really love this episode. This was probably the best episode of the whole series of all the episodes so far. But I think that a lot of times when I see it, sometimes that sinks in because it's still fresh on my mind. And now we'll get back to the other spoiler who showed up in the desert. And we all knew, I think, when we saw that shadowy figure walking. Now I heard some people say, why is he walking into the desert? But I think he just parked his ship far away because when Mando got there, it's like, you don't park your ship here. You park your ship over there. And I think that's what he did. But we're talking about not Cobb Vanth. Bane. What's his name? I forgot his name. Somebody help me in the Cad Bane. Kane Bane. Thank you, Yoda. Yoda who? Pagada. Whatever your name is. He showed up. You saw him walking with that cowboy hat. And you know Dave Filoni wrote this episode, so you know there's going to be a lot of Clone Wars references in it. But man, now I didn't watch the Clone Wars or Rebels, whatever he's on, or both. So I don't really know the character. I just know he's blue alien. He's got a cowboy hat. He's like a bounty hunter and all that. I didn't know nothing about him. But man, that scene when he showed up and he's got his head down and the cowboy hat's down and everything. That's the most intense, exciting Star Wars scene I think I've seen in a long time. I think that was probably more on the edge of my seat than Luke showing up in The Mandalorian. Then he just raises his head. You can see his mouth and everything. We all knew who he is. It was just awesome. And the character's voice, the look of the character, man, I hope they don't kill this character off in this show at the end. I hope they need a good villain. Star Wars needs a good villain now. You know, Darth Vader's dead. You can't have Darth Vader. You've got the chicken guy from Breaking Bad that's in The Mandalorian. Okay, he's a good villain, and he's probably in jail now, but he'll probably escape or something. He's a good villain, but you need that real bad guy, and I think this Cad Bane is gonna be it. But woof, I'm waiting. Next week's gonna be exciting, guys. That's true. Next week might be the one where I'll wake up at 3 a.m. to watch it. I might have to do that. I might have to wake up at 3 a.m. to watch the next one. Hell, I might take off a day of work for this one right here. Okay. Whew. Let's see what else we've got here. Whew.
Wow. Wowie wow. Wow 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 wow. Wowie wow. Wow 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 wow. Wowie wow. Wow 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 wow. Wowie wow. Wow 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 wow. Wowie wow. Wow 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 wow. Wowie wow. Wow 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 wow. Wowie wow. Wow 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 wow. Wowie wow. Wow wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't even know if there are enough wows.
That's about how I feel right there, Grace. Whew, wowie wow. You got that right. Let's hop over this chat a little quick. You better watch it, Junkman. I will watch it. I might have to watch it before work because like it's hard to stay off the internet, especially with that one. Please don't torture us. Wow. Come on, Junkie. Oh my God, make it stop. Y'all having too much. I say about 6 people have shot their computer screen by now. Dude, okay, y'all loving it. Y'all loving it. Look at all them. That's a bunch of wows. I can't help it, man. Black Sun. I don't know what that is. It's a Metallica album. Glad to see someone who wasn't familiar with Cobain was impressed. Oh, I loved him. I think most people were. I think if you, like I said, you know who I've seen him. I'm not an idiot when it comes to Star Wars. I don't know nothing about him other than his name. And I was, wow. Whew. Tonight only, Blues Brother Junkman, Russ, taking a whiz in a washroom. I don't know what all that means, but I'm glad you said it. Cobb ain't very smart, always turning his head away from the bad guy. You can't do that. Can't turn away from the bad guy. But I guess he wants to help Boba Fett now. At first, he's a Mandalorian, but what I want to help y'all for? How did Luke attain Yoda's saber? Another example of using force plot. Not that hard to see. I mean, how went and got it. I mean, I'm sure it was in Dagobah. I'm sure it was inside his little house. I mean, we don't have to see every single second of the man's life. When he killed Darth Vader, he celebrated Endor. He had a lot of free time on his hand. He said, "Hey, let's go over to Dagobah, pick up some stuff." You know, yeah. See what? Maybe that's where he got the general where the Jedi books came from. I think that was something in the sequels. But yeah, I mean, I see him going back to Dagobah, picking that up. We got, hey, Jumpman. Hey, everyone. I thought Luke sounded slightly monotone also. Okay, I wasn't the only one. Just a little. Yeah, I was so in love with it. It wasn't bothering me. But overall, if I'm just nitpicking, I'm saying it just seemed a little weird. Soap. Just dinner custom toys in here, my man Bruce. I've wanted Cobain in live action since I saw Solo. It would have been cool in Solo. It should have been Mace Windu, just joking. And I can see him showing up at Boba Fett, but I hate to bring him back. He died hell good. Like keep him dead. I don't like when people come back from the dead too much. I ain't like when Darth Maul came back with spider legs or whatever. It was just too silly to me. Generate. Somebody else agreeing that it sounded like it was generated. I've got to pull up something real quick here, guys. Sorry, I thought I was ready. Man, where's it at? I know. I shouldn't be doing all this now, but I had another video clip I wanted to play, and I thought it was saved, but I guess it wasn't. Yeah, let me save this real quick. Sorry, I know. I'm reflection on all. Well, I got a new thing to help my live streams out. It didn't come in the mail today, so I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Does memory berries worry you? Let me know that in the comment in the box. I'll check it in just a minute. Does that bother you? It doesn't bother me. I'm going to see if it bothers you guys. Okay, I'm back now. See some more comment. Luke Skywalker's girl's gonna pick up Corvette Summer. That's right, it sure is. But Yoda dropped his saber when fighting the Emperor on Curzon. Oh. Well, dropped his saber. Well, I don't know if it's the same saber. I mean, he was on Dagobah by himself for a long time. He could have remade it. Amy Smits could have got it for him, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of time period. Maybe it'll work in Obi-Wan. You know, you know how the Boba show showed that Wendy and the girl, the other guy that was like from Delia's scene of Star Wars. I wonder if they're younger, going to be an Obi-Wan, kind of link the two together. Luke sounds monotone. I guess he's turning into his father. When I was doing the impression, I thought that too. I thought, like Anakin. No, I love references to the original. Yes, I love throwing some prequel references in there. I love references. I don't understand why people don't like that. Oh, man, I watched Star Wars, and I saw stuff that was from Star Wars universe. They ought to show more Star Trek. And I was like, I don't know. It's like just complain to complain. I heard people complain The Force Awakens that they wasn't enough aliens like in Star Wars and stuff, and then they, Jumpman is gifted with force plot. Some of this force plot, some of it's easy, and I see a lot of that with Star Wars. They're like, why didn't this happen? This happen? Why didn't Obi-Wan recognize R2-D2? Well, who said he didn't? Who said he didn't? He wasn't go, hey R2, hey, that's R2. You used to hang out with your dad, because it raises too many questions. So I see stuff like that, or I see Owen didn't know that was 3PO. How could he not know he owned that droid? I was like, well, one, it was like 20 years ago. Two, it was a different color. 3PO, as he knows 3PO, was like a gray color. This was gold. I don't know. So, you know. But let's see here. You can work out any plot. I always see that plot hole. Most plot holes you can work out if you think about it. That's a lot of. Do y'all want to see the Wilds again? Did the actor who played Boba finish the series before he died? No, he was in this episode, just didn't say anything. And people was like, Boba Fett talks too much. He shouldn't talk this much. And now he's in the background not talking. And people say, hey, Boba Fett don't even talk in his own show. Or they say, oh, we don't need a Boba Fett show. He's a side character. We don't need to see him the whole time. So in this one, we don't see him the whole time. And people say, well, I don't see enough Boba Fett. Someone needs to customize a Corvette Summer Land Speeder. That would be pretty darn cool if you were to ask me. That's for sure. Get out of here. That would be. Where is my window browser? Did I close my? Okay, there it is. Y'all don't want to see the WoW anymore. I guess next week he's going to ride the Rancor. Ride the Rancor. I need to see that. Ride the Rancor. Don't you need to see him ride the Rancor? But what overall did y'all like the show? So far, I've heard nothing but positive stuff about it. Like the biggest gripes has been is not really showing Boba Fett for Boba Fett show, but it is the book of Boba Fett. So I guess there's a book on how he got in power, so you can tell other side stories. But I guess that whole Goku thing don't even have nothing to do with Boba Fett. It's kind of odd they worked all that into. It's almost like they didn't have enough episodes for a full Boba Fett story. Because it seems like this, all these people coming in, leading in, it seems like this should be episode 3. This is where we should have been at episode chapter 3. This excited about, oh my God, what's coming? There's a big threat. Because you guys watching my live streams, I've been complaining the last couple episodes. There's no big threat. And although I still don't find these alien creatures that big of a threat, at least I do now. I mean, they bombed the cantina. See, they bombed the cantina. Did Jennifer Beals die? I'm guessing so. Maybe not. I mean, she could. I mean, you've seen buildings fall down, stuff blow up, and people not die, just get hurt. Now, it's also people complaining like, why would they blow that up? That's where you want to sell your spice. Doesn't make any sense. Well, they want to put the fear of God in these people in town, not to help with Boba Fett. Say, hey, you go near Boba Fett, you listen to Boba Fett, you do what Boba Fett tells you. Look what's going to happen. Your whole town's going to get blown up. That's just somebody nitpicking. Why would they blow that up? Well, because it sends a message, and because it's the only place in town we know. If they show us blow up some other thing, we're like, what is that? What is that? What's that garage? It doesn't make any sense. And you want to target the place where everybody hangs out, the popular place. Whew. Just some people want to complain. Too many memory berries. Too many memory berries. Whew.
Hey, I'm talking to you, pal. You're dealing with the meanest parole officer in this district. If you mess up one time, I'm gonna send you back to the slammer to make license plates. You got that? Get out of here.
Okay. Sorry, Michael Keaton. Let's see. It would be great if Dax Rendar came in. I was hoping, like I said, I was hoping that was the deputy. I was like, man, is that Rendar? Dash Rendar, is Dash Rendar, isn't it? Cod Bane versus Teenage Girl. Wouldn't you love it if they just come on their scooters? And Cod Bane, I don't know, he don't have a lightsaber. He just came by and sword or something, cut all the heads off, and they rode by on their scooter. And so that girl, I think that girl might be a good character. The rest of them I don't really care about. You missed my members chat junk. I did. Nothing came up. Let me go up. What did you send? I don't see anything. No. Sorry if I missed you, but I don't see. Was it a super chat or just a? Some of my monitors need to keep me informed here. I don't see anything from you, Jeff. That was an exciting episode. Sucks next week is the last one. Yes, and I got a feeling it's going to leave us hanging. It's going to give us a cliffhanger that will be after maybe a Mandalorian 3. Who knows? Maybe Ahsoka Tano. I don't know when that comes out. Whew. But they know what you missed. Let me know what I missed. I'm sorry. I looked over them again. 20 months, sir. I don't know. You lost me on that one. I'm predicting Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon the next episode. Why not? Like I said, I've said the whole time it's not going to happen, but at least this episode, I can at least see how it's going to happen. Don't think it will again. I don't think it will. If anything, maybe it's just like in the background, or maybe they're in the Falcon, they drop him off. I don't think it's going to be a scene where he gets out of the Falcon and everything. Besides, they already spending a lot of money to make Luke look he does. They ain't going to spend double the money. I can see the super chat. What's the super chat? Super. I've walked through all this. I don't throw it. I don't mean, yes. No. Sorry if I miss your super chat. Really, I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it. I went all the way back to the very top. I don't see it. Member chat for being a chat. I don't know. You do have a little member status next to you, but thank you for being a member, but you've been a member. I don't know what I missed. Sorry if I missed something. There's something where the member posted isn't viewable to the streamer. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I have to be on the actual window. Maybe I have to be on YouTube to see it. I'm not really sure there. There's something where the member post isn't visible to. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't see that. Because I don't maybe so sorry about that. I can't see. Maybe I have to have the actual YouTube page pulled up for that. I don't know. But there are a number of big cameos appearances that have been avoiding. Yes, that's probably who else could show up? Lando Calrissian. I still think Han Solo's girlfriend's going to show up. His girlfriend, not Princess Leia, the other girlfriend, of course. Where we're talking about the girlfriend, you know, from Solo. Yeah, well, I Grace doesn't care, but I think it'd be kind of cool. I know a G.I. Joe action figure crystal ball. Well, how about that? I know a girl that had crystal balls. That's what's so great about the original trilogy. The lightsabers were rare, and everything led to the scene where they finally see a lightsaber fight. That's true. I do kind of miss that. That's what I don't really like Jedis in my Star Wars. I know that might be controversial to say. I don't mind Jedi here and there, but me, it's the war that I liked about Star Wars, the Rebels and the Empire, the Underworld, the Jedi stuff. You know, if you do a whole show, I don't really care about Jedis and Sith and all that. You know, they're kind of too close to superheroes where they jump around, they don't get hurt. And like you said, I don't want to see too many lightsaber fights because it takes the fun out of it. One thing good, but like he said about the original, you know the lightsaber is there, like in the beginning of A New Hope, but you don't really see it in action until Vader and Obi-Wan fight. You see a little action in the cantina, but you don't see it really fight. Even in Empire, you don't really, you know the lightsaber's there, it's ready for battle. You see it during the Battle of Hoth, but you don't see it in action until the end of the film. Jedi, you see it a little bit more, but still, you know, it gives you warning. Oh, man, I got to see a lightsaber fight. The sequel trilogy just said, hey, let's not do any. They didn't care about lightsaber fight. I don't know how you... I love The Force Awakens. Last Jedi, I think, is okay. I didn't like Rise of Skywalker. But they just made some really dumb decisions with these movies, even for the ones I like. It's like, go light on lightsaber fights. Why? Why would you go light on lightsaber fights? Have the original crew back, Han, Luke, and Leia, and not put them in a scene together. It's got to be the dumbest movie mistake ever. It's like bringing back the Beatles and putting them in like Central Park or something. The Beatles are back, and then having each one of the Beatles come out and sing their own song separately. Oh, those member chats disappear quick. Looks like a sewer chat. You get like one free a month. I didn't even know that. Always loved the episode. Okay, I'm sorry I missed something. If you did, I mean, hopefully you didn't miss too much. I mean, so sorry you missed something there. I'll try to keep a better eye on it. Must have been when I was talking. Usually it pops up though. The green shows the green at the top and stuff, and I can see it. So sorry I missed that on you. I didn't even know it did that. They didn't plan the story in advance, but the originals didn't have a plan either. No, but George Lucas was a genius at making it look like he had a plan all along. That's why I told people, I was like, well, maybe they didn't have a plan for 6, 7, and 8, or 7, 8, and 9, but they should have made it at least look like they had a plan. They didn't even make it look like they had a plan. I actually really enjoyed this episode. In the last episode, didn't understand why other people were complaining. I'm only speaking of 5 and 6. Well, I really liked this episode, and I did complain about last week's episode. Although I liked it, I complained that it wasn't I got all excited. I was like, it's Wednesday. I get to watch Boba Fett. Yay. I was running around all day. Boba Fett, Boba Fett, Boba Fett. And I sat down and I didn't see Boba Fett. I was mad. I was like, I want to see Boba Fett. At least this episode I saw Boba Fett. But this was a great episode. There was some, I said at the beginning, if you just came in, this is probably one of the best Star Wars events I've seen on television in a long, long time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I forgive you, Junkman. Didn't mean to, you didn't derail the show. Hey, this show's all over the thing. We just talk free form it. Doomcock never misses a member post. Oh, damn. Well, all of us can't be Doomcock, can't we now? Can't we now? If you guys don't watch it, I'll ask Grace Randolph to say wow. Who wants to see Grace Randolph saying wow? Where's Ashley? I thought Ashley was in here. She's starting to pop in. Analog Toys never misses a super chat. Oh, man, I suck. Well, they all got staff members, I guess, and everything. But thank you, Jeff, for the super chat. And I will play this for Jeff. It really means he's a member too, and says he's supporting the channel monthly and sending a super chat to support. How about that? What can we play for Jeff? Jeff, I'm going to play this one for you.
Well, it looks like a Charlie Old Chop has sent a super chat. I can't read this one. I hope it's something very affordable, and I'm sure it's a great question. So now we're going to send it over to Junkman so he can read this super chat. And again, thank you for all the support of the channel. It really means a lot to us.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have played that one because I already read it. But anyone else? Anyone else? I think Boba Fett wants to get revenge on the Pikes for killing his Tusken tribe. Of course he does. Of course he does. And I still got a feeling that that female or that kid Tusken Raider might show up as hostage with the Pikes. I mean, if you were the Pikes, you knew Boba Fett was out there. You heard his reputation. You know he was in love with these Tusken Raiders. Why not take one and hold it for leverage in case you need it? So that's still my theory. That's still out there. And my other theory, that's my wild theories, is that the Hunter's going to show up. Who is the Hunter? I don't know his name. I forget his name. He was in the original Marvel comics. He was half robot, half cybernetic, and half human. And I would love if he showed up. I've heard he's come back into canon in some of the comics, but the way they're doing this Tatooine, setting up, showing that humans can't interact with the mechanical parts, it seems like it's setting up the Hunter to come on. I was like, man, I hope he shows up. I didn't see that.
Hey, y'all, it's me, Dusty. Y'all sent a super chat. Oh, ain't that so sweet? Y'all are like the sweetest people on YouTube. I swear, this is a great community. Y'all are sweeter than cornbread and chicken. Anyway, here's the Junkman to read the super chat. Thank y'all again.
Thank you, Dusty. Thank you, Dusty. Okay, who keeps retrieving those iconic lightsabers? First, Anakin's from Empire Strikes Back. Now, Yoda's return. Maybe they have like some kind of magnet thing. It's like, well, you lose your lightsaber, it goes to wherever you keep your stuff. It goes. Yoda's went over to some box that he kept on his ship or something. I don't know. It is a good question. Empire one's kind of weird out there. I got in a debate with somebody online that said you could see Luke's saber falling from Cloud City. I was like, no, you can't. I took screenshots like, that's a lightsaber. I was like, no, it's not a lightsaber. I think Cad Bane killed Sand People. Oh, Cad Bane killed the Sand People. He may have had a part in it. That's for sure. I want to see more Russ Toy Herd. Don't we all? We all want to see more than that. We get Carl Weathers back. Maybe so. Doesn't need to come back, though, for the action figure line. Them action figures all over the place. This series will always feel incomplete. Boba should have been in a Soprano Game of Thrones style show for adults. He works as a criminal underworld for corn steaks. I knew it wasn't going to be happening, but hey, this is season 1. Like I told somebody that I was doing a live stream with this guy, like, where it's going. Maybe he's turned over a new leaf. He gets to the end of this episode and he's like, bad shit happened. And he's like, hey, I tried to rule and be a good guy. I can't do it. And he's just like, fuck it. I'm back, But you're not going to get an adult show. This is Star Wars, Disney. Even if it was Lucas, you're going to get stuff aimed for about 12 boys, about 12 to 14. Not saying you can't love it also. Don't get me wrong. But you're going to get the target audiences that the 12-year-old and us is going to love it. So you're not going to get, it'd be cool. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind it. Cad Bane, man, I want to go back and watch that scene. And other than Luke showing up, I can't think of any scene in Mandalorian or Boba Fett that I just want to go back and watch. Okay, here. Kind of cool that Cad Bane said that Boba was a ruthless killer that worked for. Yeah, he did say that's what he said that for. He might return to that role. He might return back to that role. Because they did set that up that he was a ruthless killer. This kind of story isn't going to be only for adults. Ain't going to happen. No, maybe. I mean, there's pretty. You got to think Mandalorian last week. Boba Fett last week, the Mandalorian cut a guy's head off, put it in a bag, and you can see the bag are wet at the bottom from blood. I mean, he's about as. I mean, he ain't going to get Quentin Tarantino level here, but Boba Fett just needs Boba Fett needs to be a little bit more of a badass, that's for sure. Everybody else doing all his work for him. We need a Book of Bane. I just don't like saying Bane because I think Batman when I hear Bane. What do you think a Guru will choose? Oh, no question. I've said it. I don't know if you were in here. No question. He's going to choose the armor. He's going to go the Mandalorian. Luke knows. I said at the end of season 2, he's too attached to the Mandalorian to be a Jedi. They know what happened to Anakin being too attached to his mother. Just makes sense. And most of all, you're not going to do a season 3 of Mandalorian without Baby Guru, or Baby Gugu, whatever his name is. I call him Baby Yoda because that is the cash cow. There's no way Disney's going to do a whole season without Baby. Hell, they couldn't even do a whole season of Boba Fett while putting Baby Yoda in it. They know where the money is. Boba Fett should have been like Breaking Bad, involving Leo. I do see that, but again, we're not going to get that. It would be cool as an adult. It would be cool, but I bought the Blu-ray of the 1979 Black Hole, and that's a really good movie. Okay, I haven't seen that in many, many years. I like to wonder if Baby Yoda is going to grow up a little bit in season 2. Hopefully, there is a season 2. Well, I'm sure there'll be a season 2. I think this was going to leave you hanging. I mean, I don't think they made it announced, but I bet they announced it right after this. They usually wait till it ends. Baby Yoda, yeah, he needs to get into his toddler years, I guess, or something. Baby Google. Well, I like that. What happened to Maximilian? One day he could return. Who is Maximilian? You're telling me, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, it just takes me a minute. I really want to see more Mando and Baby Guru Wacky Adventures. That would be good. That would be a good cartoon series, wouldn't it? Mando, Baby Yoda. I could see that. I wish Yoda wasn't dead. They could do like a Scooby-Doo type show with you have Yoda and Baby Yoda solving mysteries. That would have been a good one there. Could have called, the Yodas, the Yodelings. I don't know. You could call it something. That was horrible. Oh my God, that was horrible. That was horrible.
Wow. Wowie wow. Wow 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 wow. Wowie wow.
No, okay. I can't even do it anymore. Oh, let's see here. Maximilian is an evil robot. I don't know him. Don't think a whole series with Luke look-alike is feasible. No, I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do him walking around fighting and everything. I mean, they could have him show up, see his face, he puts his hood on. Then they could do some fighting scenes of him far away, with the hood on so you don't have to see his face the whole time. I can see that, but I just can't see Luke coming in and fighting that fight. Because what would the other guy? Why would you need that scooter team? Why would you need Cobb? Why would you need Mandalorian? Why would you need Fiddick? Why would you need Boba Fett? It's Luke Skywalker. He'd come in and kick everybody. Unless there's more of these Pike guys than I thought. There's like hundreds of them or something. Ahsoka Tano, is she going to show up? I don't know. Who do you think will save Baby Yoda from Order 66 in it? Oh, my theory was back in the season 1 or 2 days of Mandalorian that Mace Windu saved him. But that is a good question. Now y'all know Clone Wars better than I don't know nothing about it. Where was Ahsoka Tano during the events of Revenge of the Sith? I don't think she was around yet in Attack of the Clones, but it's odd. Why she's not there? Because she's there training with Luke, and he's Anakin's Padawan, right? And she's not even mentioned in Revenge of the Sith. Y'all let me know what's going on. So maybe, but she was around during that time, right? because her and Anakin. Yeah, a little stupid question. One thing that bothered me, Luke keeping the whole can't have attachments principle after going through the whole OT, seeing how that decision impacted his dad, and would think he would drop that. Well, he sees what happened with his dad. He saw that his dad, he knows, or he heard the story, his dad having an attachment. And look at his dad, became the evilest man in the universe, or second evilest man in the universe. So he's like, hey, maybe the Jedi was right. Maybe we don't need attachment. If you have attachment, that leads you down the road. And Luke, I guess, has somewhat of an attachment, but I can see that. I don't really agree with their whole attachment thing, but you can kind of understand when you care about somebody, then that's going to make you do some stuff that you normally wouldn't do. Ahsoka was busy with Maul during the Jedi Slayer. Why did they ever bring Darth Maul back in life? Oh, love the new Mando episode. Can't wait for the final episode. I know I can't either. This is what this show needs. Have you waiting till you can't wait. Where you're like, I got to watch it. And they did that with this one. They really, and when it went off, I was like, man, that shit went. Oh, so I was like, man, come on. Way behind. Goal for 2020. Watch at least one episode every day. Yeah. We'll see about that. You need to watch it. It's some of the best Star Wars stories. I'll try. It seems like it's a little heavy on the clone troopers and it's really heavy on the Jedis. And I can't get into clones or Jedis. And I'm trying. I just hate the way it looks, too, that Clone Wars stuff. Okay, let's see here. What else we've got here? It took me 2 months to get through 6 seasons. So worth it. 2 months must not have been too good, but you had to force yourself 2 months to get through it, unless there's more episodes than I thought. I mean, I just watched it took me about 2 weeks to get through every episode of a show called Baskets I rewatched a couple of weeks ago. So try not do. Clone Wars Season 7 shows where I was during Order 666. You'll like it. It just looks so horrible. I just hate that CGI cartoon look. I just can't. It looks at me. My stomach hurt. Makes my stomach hurt looking at it. I know I'm the only one. Well, a man's got to work. Well, I hear you. I know what you're talking about. Indiana Smith. That's the theory. What was Indiana Smith's theory? I don't see anything for Indiana Smith. Maybe I missed it. I'll never know Indiana Smith's theories. Now, he must have hid it from me. Yoda and yodeling, probably too old to have an offspring. Maybe so. Who rescued Baby Yoda? Did he need rescuing? Did Baby Yoda need rescuing? My battery is about to die, so we'll be right back, guys. Have you ever wanted to dress like the Junkman? Well, you can at junkmanmerch.com. We got shirts, all kinds of shirts, all kinds of colors of shirts. We got mugs, we got shirts, and all kinds of shirts. Pop culture shirts, Star Wars shirts, He-Man shirts, you name it, we got on a shirt. All different color styles, colors, long sleeves, short sleeves, V-neck, girl shirts, boy shirts, all kinds of shirts. Did I tell you we had masks? That's right, we got masks, we got mugs, we got stickers, we got magnets. We've got a lot more, but mostly we got shirts. Junkmanmerch.com. Look at all these shirts. And we got all kinds of shirts, not just shirts about toys. We got shirts about retail stores that haven't existed in over 20 years. And did I tell you we have mugs? That's right, we got mugs, we got masks, we got long sleeves, short sleeves, all different colors. We got Junkman related shirts, we got toy related shirts. We even got shirts based on restaurants that you went to as a kid that they didn't make shirts of, but you always wanted one. Now you can get one at junkmanmerch.com. We got all kinds of shirts from Showbiz, Media Play, Play World, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. If you grew up on it and you loved it, you can get it at junkmanmerch.com. Junkman merch. You need to have second screen open to see. I got a chat right here. I don't know why I keep missing chats. I don't know what's going on. There's Indiana Smith. I asked if Gru was a love child of Yoda and yodeling. It did as a member chat, so I guess that's why you didn't see it. I guess I'm gonna start bringing up 2 windows here or something. I don't know. Sorry, weird. The last episode better at least be an hour long. I heard it's 22 minutes. No, I'm just playing. I think we need. Whoa, hold on now. I think we need Rye's alien character to appear. We haven't seen one in the new stuff. We hadn't seen a Rye's. We had. I don't think. I thought a blue snaggletooth release show in the background somewhere. I thought I saw one this episode, but it wasn't. Oh man, we need Bosk or somebody to show up. But they need to say somebody cool if they do a season 2, I guess. Because it would be cool to see a boss show up. But overall, I really liked that episode.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
No, we don't care. I was going to tell you what Grace Randolph thought about it, but okay. Any more of these chats? But trying to think of that. I only watched this episode once, so I'm trying to think if I missed anything I wanted to talk about. I should have taken notes during it, but I don't want to take and write down stuff. I want to text and stuff. Let's see. Start off with that Cad Bane though. That was awesome. That was whoa. That was some exciting stuff to see. I pre-ordered that Mando Cantina. It looks awesome. It did look pretty cool if it's the one I'm thinking of. Bosk might be allied with Cad Bane, could be, but again, I think we do have to save somebody exciting for season 2. But that'd be pretty cool if I saw Bosk show up. Out of all the other bounty hunter for the fight, I think that'd be the best one. G-strings, that's right. Get your strings, get your G's, get your G-strings ready. The dragon skull, the sandcrawler. Yeah, it reminded me. Was it the toy? Was it in the movie? I don't remember if it was in a movie, but there was a battle wagon that had the skull on it. Didn't the battle wagon for Kenner have a skull on it? Or am I just imagining that? The battle wagon I had was from Robin Hood. The Kenner, y'all let me know that the Kenner battle wagon had a skull on top of it. That's what I thought of when I saw the Jawa ship. I was like, that was pretty cool. Thanks for reminding me of that one. That was pretty neat. I love the R2 reveal and scene with Mando. I love seeing R2. That was great. They need to shut down. That was pretty good. I like seeing R2. I was like, man, how does he get around that jungle? I thought about that in Return of the Jedi also. It's got to be hard for R2 to get around that terrain. After episode 7, I'm rewatching all the way through. Yeah, I might after it all goes through. I need to go back and watch Mandalorian. I've only watched them like once. Ewok Battle Wagon. Yeah, it had a skull on it, right? I think Baby Yoda will pick the lightsaber. Oh, he thinks Baby Yoda will pick the lightsaber. I don't see it. Unless he picks the lightsaber and then something happens. I just can't see him not being part of season 3. I can't see him having Luke and all that part of the season. I think Mandalorian's got to go off on his own thing. And I don't know. I mean, I could see it both ways. That's their cash cow, and I can't see them not doing that. Ewok Battle Wagon. Why y'all just keep saying Ewok Battle Wagon? Ewok Battle Wagon. Okay. That's what I called it, ain't it? I got a picture in my head of how to make cool dioramas. That sounds like me. I always got a lot of cool stuff in my head. Cool stuff for video, dioramas. I just can't get it out. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Then sometimes I have stuff in my head that I get out. I'm like, oh my God, is anybody going to watch this? Like when I sat and talked 20 minutes about ranking all the Star Wars droids. I dragged that thing out because it was funny in my head. And then when I was editing, I was like, I don't know about this. The Rise of Skywalker, Kylo Ren was Luke's first student. I didn't know that. Did they say that? I thought he had some other students. Because he couldn't have got them older if he had other students. He has to get them young. I don't know. Maybe you're right about that. Maybe you are right about that. Oh, man. The Rise of Skywalker. But, oh, shit, I better start, y'all. It's been a long day. I had to go to the dentist today. Don't you hate going to the dentist? No, I didn't say I had to go see dentist. I had to go to the dentist. Got a crown back here. Didn't you know it was a crown? Fell out. So I'm not smiling. If you're smiling, you're like, damn, Junkman missing a tooth. He looks like a real Junkman now. Yep, it fell out. Fell out. Check out this website for the hottest, for the latest virus for your computer. Check this website out. You might get to see some titties too. So check that website out. Now they got their free spam advertisement. Now I'm gonna block them. Oh man, mine are kind of simple, but I've seen them junk, man. I believe they are. Yes, it was Leia. There's no Jedi except Luke in The Force Awakens. Snoke even says so. That's true. But what do you mean by Jedi? They said there was no Jedis, and said Luke was the last of the Jedi, but Ahsoka Tano was around. We count her as a Jedi. Do you count Padawan as a Jedi? Would Kylo Ren have been a Jedi before he turned bad? Can you be a bad Jedi? Can you not be a Sith? Can you be a Jedi? I mean, is a bad Jedi still called a Jedi? Even if he's not technically a Sith? I don't know what I'm talking about. How come Leia isn't training with Luke at this time? She probably has a lot of shit going on. She's trying to rebuild a republic. She probably has a lot of stuff going on, and she's probably going to train once Luke gets that little building built and everything and has time when, when they're doing whatever they're doing, their rebel side of things. She's probably come and train with him. Leia and Han are on a honeymoon. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. Kids still do that today? Kids still do that? I mean, not the act. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, that symbol with their hands. I like the dentist. I like Bill Murray and Little Shop. I've never seen Little Shop of Horrors, but I don't know anyone that likes going to the dentist. Snow isn't that trustworthy of a source. True. That is true also. I don't think they ever said Kylo was the first student. Book of Boba last night said Gru was Luke's first student. Yes, that is true. He is. Can't be a Jedi till you take on the trails. Although Luke, is Luke a Jedi really? I mean, he's the last one. Who really got to train Luke? He jumped around with Yoda some. Cool seeing DH Farm Boy. Farm Boy Luke. Yes, it was. It was cool to see him. Does Luke Skywalker have a son or a daughter? No, he don't have any attachment. Jedi don't know love. He ain't get no booty. Kylo was an A student. Yes, teenagers still do that. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. What a stupid thing to do. I haven't done that in years, man. Used to do this. Actually, that was funny, man. Or you remember this? You remember this? Here's the church, here's the steeple. You do something. Oh, you remember that too? You would do like, look, and you laugh and giggle, look. And I'd be like, I don't know, it looks like, but I laugh, everybody else laughing. And then somebody would stick their finger through it and be like a pee-pee. And then you would do, here's the church, here's the steeple. Look at all the people. Oh my God. Memory berries. Now look at me spitting out memory berries. Maybe that's why I don't mind the memory berries on these TV shows, because that's all I do in my YouTube videos. Hey, remember this? Oh, you're a Jedi when you tell the Emperor I'm a Jedi. That's good. That's a good time. It's a good time. Seems like you had to defeat a Sith Lord. Let's see. Did I miss any? No, I didn't. But I'm glad everybody seemed to like this episode. Why am I keep yawning? Sorry about that, guys. Not very professional. Baby Boba is gonna ride the Rancor. Is gonna eat Cad Bane. I don't want to kill Bane. I don't want, as much as I like to see bad people get killed. Don't kill. He's too cool so far to kill him off this fast. Bring him in one episode, kill him the next. No. What if Baby Yoda rides the Rancor? Wouldn't that be an awesome sight? It'd be cool to see Boba Fett right now. But if the Rancor comes up, it's got Baby Yoda on it. Smash the like button, jumper. Thank you, Jeff. Tell him I worked for Obi-Wan. Oh, it worked for Obi-Wan. Han, Leia, and the others had to travel to Bespin on sublight engines, so maybe Luke could have been on Dagobah longer than it seems. Yes, I think he was on there for. I think they said. I think it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to be a couple of months, but it doesn't seem like it when you think about it, honestly. But then again, what is time? What is time? That's the question. Indiana Smith. What is time? A day on Dagobah is not going to be the same as the day for the guys on the Falcon. He could have went around that. He could have went around, a whole day. It's confusing when you think about, oh my God, Echo's in here. Your brother has pretty eyes. Oh, thank you. He's a strange character. He's a strange guy right there, but he wanted to come on. Might have to come on again one day to do another video. I'm not really sure. He gets a lot of hate. But let's see. But thank you, Echo Base. So Echo Base, what did you guys think? I'm always curious what Echo Base Network thinks, because I saw they had a poll up, said, did you like the latest episode of Book of Boba? And I was like, that's like saying, do you like a big sack of money? I mean, come on. But I'm always curious what they think. And Echo Base, I just got approved for my pass, my media pass, VIP pass. Made me sound important. Get a VIP pass for ICC Con in Nashville. So 98% chance I'll be there. Hopefully you guys will be there. We'll hook up, maybe make some videos, a hangout. Should be a lot of fun. 1010 is a singular episode. There you go. Echo Base. If you can make Echo Base happy, you can make anybody happy. These guys, if you don't know Echo Base guys, they're Phantom Menace, but they're more open-minded. They're not nitpick about everything. They usually tell you how they feel. Some episodes they like, some they don't, and they like 10 for 10. That's good. I know Coach is a big Luke Skywalker fan, so I'm sure they was excited to see Luke Skywalker back looking good, other than the voice kind of bothered me. Cad Bane is now 56 years old. Again, what is age in the Star Wars universe? If we go by our Earth years, then Uncle Owen and Obi-Wan is about 50 years old in A New Hope. Let's go. Can't wait to see you. Toy hunting, me and you. That sounds good. I want to hang out with Coach because when it comes to vintage Star Wars figures, this is the luckiest son of a bitch. And Coach, I had to just speak in one person in the chat. Remind me if I don't, out there in Nashville, if you hadn't been to it, there's like 3 or maybe more, 4 really, really cool toy shops. There's one that sells old toys called Rad Toy House. That's pretty cool. We found another one that's all toys. You'll love it. And then there's another place called The Great Escape. There's like 3 locations. They have old records, old DVDs, old toys. This is where I bought this poster at. See that poster over there? That Star Wars ad poster? So make sure I'll have to get with you when you're in Nashville. I was like, the con's fine, but you've got to check out these toy places while you're up there. And I always have to go free Dukes of Hazzard Museum. How can you go to Nashville and not go to a museum that's free, the Dukes of Hazzard, and it's right next to the Willie Nelson gift shop? There's a place on this earth called heaven. It might be Nashville, Tennessee. Okay, let's see. Nick is Phantom Menace. Coach is not. I think Coach at one time said he was. I'm just saying. Someday I'll make it to Tennessee. Come on, Yoda. Let's go to Tennessee, man. I like going up there. I always wondered how Han didn't know there was an asteroid field near Hoth. He can't have it. He can't know where every asteroid field is. And what do you mean by near? Not like it was like between, like close to the moon. It was probably. Who knows how Cad Bane race ages? That's true. Again, it depends on what planet you're on, how many years, and everything's always really confusing. I miss the razor, Chris. I do too. I need to get the razor and shave up my face. That's a bad joke. Sorry about that. Cad Bane is old. He used to fight with Obi-Wan. Watch the Clone Wars Junkman. You'll try. Junkman should do a signing photo for Patreon members, and one person might show up. Get that. Surprise cameo by Baby Callow. Oh, Baby Callow Ren with the Force and his new saber and everything. I want to see Baby Cad Bane movie. That's what I want to see. A Baby Cad Bane movie. Oh my goodness gracious. Where's my internet low again? Why is my Streamlab always saying my internet's low? No.
So wow, wowie wow, 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 wowie wow, 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 wowie wow, 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 wow.
Okay, shit. Enough wows. Even I can't take that. Okay, let's see. We got a few more. Willie Nelson has his own gift shop. Yes, and museum. Gift shop. Willie Nelson gift shop. That's all you need to say right now. If somebody says, should I go to Nashville? You say Willie Nelson gift shop. That's all you need to tell them. If they say, I don't know, you say next door to the Dukes of Hazzard free museum. Free. Is anything better than a Dukes of Hazzard museum? Than free Dukes of Hazzard museum? Even has a Daisy store next to it. Join. Oh man, look at this guy helping me out. Join Junkman's Patreon and become a channel member. Snaggle Fred Junkman. Oh la. Hey, if you are a member, make sure you're checking the community tab on YouTube. If you're not Patreon, but you're YouTube member, make sure you're checking the community tab because that's where I put the links to the members only videos. I did one of my videos had an alternate ending. I put that up with the alternate ending. What else did I put up? I put up another one. I don't remember what one it was. Put up something that was exclusive. I can't remember. But we throw exclusive content up so you can get more than just 2 videos a day sometimes. Who is Willie Nelson? Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is Willie Nelson? Oh God, these young kids today. Hey, Junkman for Norfolk, Virginia. I know where that. I've never been there, but I know of it. I got pictures with Willie Nelson when he came to my town. Very cool. On the road again. Harrison Ford and Willie Nelson a hangout. Now that would be a cool hangout right there. You know who I like to see hang out? Harrison Ford and Gene Wilder. Did anyone see the movie Frisco Kid? I was obsessed with that movie just because Harrison Ford was in it, but I loved it. I'm scared to watch it today because I'm scared it's not going to hold up. So I want to keep that memory berry, as y'all call it, in my head. In my head. Willie Nelson for president. There we go. And Snoop and Diggity Dog too. That's right. Snoop and Diggity Dog too, guys. Who wants to see Grace Randolph say wow, wow, wow? Let me know in the comments below, and I'm sure it's going to be nobody. But we will play one more time. Here's everyone's favorite Batman.
Hey, I'm talking to you, pal. You're dealing with the meanest parole officer in this district. If you mess up one time, I'm going to send you back to the slammer to make license plates. You got that? Get out of here.
That is the most intimidating video I've ever seen in my life. Makes my penis look like a scared turtle when I see that video. How about some Clyde?
This is it, Frog. The big showdown. You'll never be quick-fingered Clyde. The
I'd buy that for $1.
Okay, let's read a few more, then we're going to get out here. When I move to Nashville, I'll visit the damn Free Dukes Hazzard Museum. You better. Has a bedroom set up that looks just like a kid's room back in the 80s if he was the biggest Dukes Hazzard fan ever. Whew. If I had the money, I would open a toy museum. Is there one? An action figure museum or something? That would be kind of cool to have. Willie Nelson was a musician on Tatooine that was sent to the Imperial prison for tax invasion. Oh, I did not know. That's good to know. Justin says, no. The sheriff of Deadwood got shot, but he's not dead. I don't think he's dead. Let me know what you think. Junkman, print up some Willie Nelson for president t-shirts. That's very tempting, but I think I would vote for John Connolly. Who is John Connolly? Well, some of you know. Hey, there's a movie called The Junkman made in 1980. Have you seen it? I got it on VHS right there behind my Boba Fett. Look at that. See? Have I seen it? Have I seen it? No, I haven't seen it. But I got it on VHS, but I haven't seen it. But it's right there. Thought about getting the poster. I saw the poster online one time. I was like, maybe I should get the poster. I wish it said That Junkman. And almost, I would have been The Junkman, but it was already taken. Tried to get just Junkman, but it was already taken. So I became That Junkman, so you wouldn't get confused there. Cad Bane is shaking in his boot versus Michael Keaton. Yeah, I mean, that's all that needs to show. All they need to show in the last episodes. They all come together. The Pikes come together, and then this pops up on this big screen and most Espa.
Hey, I'm talking to you, pal. You're dealing with the meanest parole officer in this district. If you mess
And then they will, I ain't gonna play the whole thing again. And then they would all just run away. I mean, that is some bad stuff. Johnny Dangerously. I think that's it, guys. We're gonna get out of Why did I say we gonna get out of here? Let's see if I ain't got all number old clips right now. Let's see, got one more. I'll listen to John Connolly when I get really drunk and lonely. That's a good time to hear some John Connolly, old school. Make you miss the old school. But there you go. Well, we're gonna get out. Don't forget this weekend, Saturday, the long stream, the live stream, usually about 5 hours. Me and the Rust Man's going to be here to talk Boba Fett for sure. Our thoughts on the upcoming last episode, what we thought about this episode. I'm sure we're going to have a lot to say about this episode. We're going to talk the Ozarks. We're going to talk Baskets television show. We're going to talk action figure news. We're going to talk movie news. We're going to talk all kinds of things. You never know. We usually end up talking about food for about an hour, making us hungry, but hopefully you'll enjoy that comeback. Don't forget the live channel, That Junkman Live. So close to getting my watch hours I need over there, like 150 more watch minutes. So please, if you get bored, go over to That Junkman Live. Just put it on play, leave the room, or go to bed and let it play and help me out there. There she is. I'm Batman. That is right. He is Batman. I picked up a pre-special edition VHS of Empire Jedi, $2. That's pretty good. They're going up for a lot on eBay lately. You're mocking us with the G Cad Bane. The Ashley is still in here. Good night, Junkman. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for joining us. Justin's always here. I want to hear more about Russ's toys. We'll come back Saturday. You can ask him yourself all about it. It's over. It is over. And I don't have that clip anymore. But I do have this clip.
Shucky ducky quack quack.
I can't do a live stream without playing Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for everything. I'm getting out of here, guys. I've got to go try to find a topic for tomorrow's Nooner video. Thank you for watching. We will be back this Saturday for a live stream and tomorrow 2 videos. As always, thank you for watching.
Tuesday, the A-Team is gunning to protect high-fashion models.
You kidding me, sucker?
The A-Team. Then the Riptide guys are undercover lifeguards.
Oh, boy.
But they're plunging into deadly waters. And Remington Steele has some hot new clients.
Really?
But will they make Remington lose his grip?
Tuesday.
I'm Audra Lee. See you next time on Kids Beat.
Hey, Jumpman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.